YouTube, hello, it is I, your cold leader, your cold father, your cold daddy, Keronzi, back once again. We are going back into the land of Eorzea once more. What we're doing today? Well, we are undermanned again. Smiley is indisposed, so we are going to be doing something. Probably a little bit of leveling. Mox is still rebuilding his characters.
I think I did it.
And I'm probably going to work on some classes because I need to get some more of those skilled up, or jobs, one or the other. I forget which way round it is. All the while jobs. There we go. All the while lamenting actually having to job hunt. I'd use this as a segue to ask for money, but you've got more self-respect than that for you and me.
I don't. Give Ronzi money.
No, go and support your favorite streamers, and it doesn't even need to be financially. Just go and tell them, hey, you make great content. Like, you help me a lot. You're fantastic. I appreciate everything you do. Trust me, it will make their day.
Then sing them the Barney song.
You don't need to go that far.
I love you. You love me. We're a happy family.
Thank you for the gifted sub, whoever you are out there. You didn't need to do it. But hey, if you're new here or a returning viewer and you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Help the channel grow. This is noticed by the algorithm in those comments down below, so I will respond to you in kind. The blind playthrough. So, but you're going to talk about the plot points I've not yet encountered. Just mark your comments with spoilers, so I can use my discretion to read through them as I see fit. There are some links down below. There's a link to Mr. Mox's channel. Definitely check him out. He's a fantastic content creator. And there's some other links for my stuff. My merge store, my throne list. They help me out a load. There's a link to my channel. Stop on by. I'd appreciate seeing you here. I'm just going on and on now, so let's just get to the gameplay that you're not here to see.
They're here to see you, Ronzi.
Exactly.
Are they?
Are they? Sing you the Barney song.
No. I mean,
in the comments below, put down the Barney song.
Honestly, if that did happen, I would be impressed. But that's not gonna happen.
Where there's a will, there's a way, Ronzi.
Where there's an opportunity to wind you up, it will happen.
Exactly.
Why would that wind me up? That would mean that people are actually watching my videos and listening.
Winding you
I will
up
actually
like
do it.
Wind up minions.
Tormenting you.
Torment. Let me turn that down some. Let me know what the audio levels are like. Bearing in mind, obviously, it gets a lot louder when we're in combat.
I cannot help you with that, because I would need to switch off Discord.
That's fine.
But I'm not hearing you, me, and Mox twice.
Well, no, I mean, that's the fun part, isn't it?
No.
I think it all sounds alright.
Barney led us astray.
It might be a little bit quiet, but like not by much.
Yeah, like, I mean, as I said, like, the game will just get louder when we're in combat, and I don't want it. Because I noticed that whenever I was going back and making clips, like, the game was overpowering every one of you guys.
Yeah.
Well, you know, battle time, fantastic, thank you. Really need to get back into making airship parts and everything. Haven't done that in a while.
Do your classes first.
Yes, I mean, on stream. I'm not going to do that on stream. Where did I get a
I don't know who they sometimes ones.
They provided a shrub seedling. Shrubbery. Bring us a shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
We are the knights that say nee.
What in the hell's going on?
The machine has said so.
What's going on is Monty Python references.
Yeah, I think it's the one that you said you hadn't seen.
No, I've seen Holy Grail. It's just why
Oh,
are we doing?
Oh, why? Why not?
Why do you have two Khaleesi's? Or Kelseys?
I don't. They're spelled differently. One's Kelsey, one's Khaleesi. Trust me, I thought I made the same mistake. Yep. Khaleesi and Kelsey.
Have you even watched Game of Thrones, Ronzi?
No, I haven't.
So
Why?
Where did you get the Khaleesi name?
I made that name up back when we were playing City of Heroes.
So it was George R.R. Martin who ripped you off.
Because...
I smell a lawsuit.
Do you not remember the stupid backstory of how Eric ended up in City of Heroes?
No. Genuinely no. Because that was like 20
years ago. Yeah. Near enough.
I can't remember yesterday morning.
That's fair. That's fair. No, Kelsey and Khaleesi were twin sisters. And they were inventors, and an experiment that they were doing went wrong that got him sent over there.
Right.
And I believe one of them, he was married to one of them. I just can't remember which one it was.
I struggle to remember most of the backstories I came up with for my characters on that game. A lot of them were very silly.
Yeah. I mean, the one I had, I think the ones I had for them was incredibly silly and incredibly X-rated. Because I think it was something, essentially, the experiment was using gnomish sex cults.
And moving swiftly on.
Anyway.
Yes.
It was a different time back then. Not much has changed, to be honest.
You just got worse.
Yeah, I know. All right, let me invite you guys to a party. At the very least, we'll do a little bit of leveling.
Oh,
Or are you feeding the orphans?
I'm feeding them donations.
You're not feeding them shrimp.
No, no shrimp for the orphans this week. It's too rich for them.
So the orphans aren't demanding shrimp, is what I'm hearing.
What you're hearing is even if they were, I wouldn't fulfill it. If I can't eat it, no one can eat it.
No, from the looks of things, the orphans are demanding Lover's clam.
Hey, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Say no more. Say no more.
Say no more, say no more. I didn't send the frickin' airships out. I collected the goods, put it all away, and never sent them back out again. I'm a moron.
You fool, Roundsy.
Yes. God, I'm looking around. The houses around us, they're all like the darker color ones, and then ours is just bright red.
Yeah, because we've got style.
It's because we haven't done anything with it. And we just have some basic ass bamboo fence.
Yeah, well, do they have an army of snake women at their disposal? I think not.
No. And that's entirely my doing. I'm sure everyone hates it.
That reminds me of a thing, actually. So I don't know how familiar you two are with one of the great works of the internet called Homestuck.
You have discussed it before.
Genuinely one of the greatest works of our generation. That's not even hyperbole. It's insane.
I think I get it mixed up with Homestar.
I think you do too, which is funny because they have nothing in common.
I know.
Strong bad.
Right? Yes.
Strong bad from Strong Badia. So one of the characters in there who is simultaneously a dead grandfather and at the same time a young gun duelist reminds me a little bit of Ronzi in that same obsession with these snake women, because every time it gets brought up I think of this old man who has shrines dedicated specifically to blue alien women. It's not a specific one, it's just blue alien women in general. And I want you to know, at the beginning of this comic series, he is dead. And he has been dead for a little bit now. And his mansion on an island out in the middle of the fucking ocean only has his granddaughter who is living there. On her own, mind you. And she's just like, I don't understand why Grandpa has all of these shrines to these people I've never met before. But I'm sure they were important.
So very quickly, if you're ever out grabbing rare materials, if you're ever just on a tear for some stuff, if you could also loop in dark matter clusters into your rotations for pickup, because we need those for repair kits.
Okay. Do you want to put that in the material thing?
I will put that in the material thing, yes. I also just realized how many do you need? You need 2, so I actually need to make 5, god damn it. Carpenter will do, I think.
I was going to say, the look of your free company house just matches up with your free company tag.
You son of a bitch! You're calling us poor?
I'm not. Your free company tag is.
Fair.
Aw, man. No bitches.
No, well, no, we've got 4 bitches right there. I shouldn't say that. They're lovely women.
Exactly. How dare you insult them?
They're not
I would
bitches.
never.
They're not even mammalian. Let
You
alone
can-
canine.
You can milk them, though.
You can. I'm certainly not.
It'd be poisonous. I certainly have not given too much thought into that subject.
Yeah, I think Ronzi, what happens off stream needs to stay off stream in that respect.
No, what happens off stream is going on to the OnlyFans.
You...
This dude's outfit next to me confuses me because he's in like a very nice suit and he's got a very nice like trilby hat thing going on. Really cool earrings. Bright red fucking ballerina shoes.
Fair enough.
Yes, that's the correct type of shoe for that outfit.
I'm sorry.
How about that one?
The what? Asking for a friend? Oh, send the friend to the stream first. But no, there is a I made a promise that I would make a OnlyFans if I made it to 1,000 followers. Though it doesn't have to just be OnlyFans because they're notoriously pretty bad as well anyway. But something like OnlyFans, Fansly, as many fans or my fans or something like that.
You know, Pornhub.
No. Maybe. No. Possible. No. Here, I better hold my beer. As my response to that is, at any time is, do it, I dare you. Mainly because of, you know, any chance to just try and drum up support for the channel. And something that I am actually thinking of doing, this is slightly different, though somewhat kind of related. I'm actually thinking of retiring the Search for Cthulhu. Mainly because no one really does it anymore, and I think it's like, well, there's no point in me really hiding him. So I'll just release the number that he's sleeping at and just leave it at that. Or I'll just say, okay, I'm moving it to something higher. Just, you know, it's worth it, rather than it being what it currently is. And I say it's tangentially related because at 750 and at 1,000 followers, I was cutting the numbers in half each time. So, what am I doing? Well, why was I going to mark that? There's nothing mark-worthy there. I was teleporting to Idleshire. I'm assuming that's where we all are.
What?
No.
Why would I be in Idleshire?
Subs for foot pics. The lady that could do hot tub streams, you should be allowed to dip into Eorzea's underbelly of the ladies. There's something that I had found that I'm like, this is somewhat tempting because I think it would be absolutely hilarious. But I won't speak more on it just yet because they've at least said that Twitch, the company have at least said that Twitch can look down upon doing such things.
Ignore the man crafting in front of the scrap salvager.
There are a few of you.
Are you talking about the human sacrifice thing?
No, no,
Because I know Twitch doesn't like that.
no, it's not that. I have done nothing for this book. That ends tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Let's not even bother worrying about it. Sounds debaucherous. Tracks. It's not that bad.
Oh, I'm full on scripts. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's like I always worry about. Something to potentially buy if you've not got anything to get from them is like the things to increase your crafting experience.
I've been buying the book.
I have like 7 ideas of what it could be, which says more about me than you all. I mean, DM me. Chances are I know I've thought of most of them. Probably not, who knows?
He's probably done at least 3. In private.
Oh my god, I only have 4 books left to get. Oh my god.
Yeah, getting the books is a good shout. I wonder if there's actually anything in there that you could use to turn a profit. Yeah, oh, yeah, you probably... Well, no, because there probably a load on there that people wouldn't exchange for them, but the materia. So you'd be better off with the materials themselves, music's furnishing, stuff like that, possibly.
He says it's like I'm interested in turning a profit at the moment.
Well, you never know.
I'm not ready for my capitalist phase yet.
Capitalism! You got to go to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
No. Even that's been corrupted by capitalism now.
Space! True. Don't you charged up anymore?
And I'm not just talking about real life.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, we have to buy one space, right?
I thought we agreed we would never speak about that again.
Ready for some cues?
I suppose.
Yeah, I guess. I could try and remember how this works. Wait. Yes. Yes. No, wait. Change my mind.
Changing class?
Yes.
Go for it.
Now I'm ready.
No, Mox. You're ready.
Ready?
Ah. Uh-oh. I may stand slightly corrected. I just noticed I don't have any of my AoEs on my hotbar.
Single target it is.
I might have to single target those. I doubt I'm gonna have a moment to just fix that.
Probably not, no. Which one? Oh, we're in the... Shit, we're in the 51?
Yeah. Which means by the end we'll be crying for our money. But I'm bummed-ish.
But I'm bummed-ish.
Oh yeah, I suppose I should have to try and keep you alive as well.
Yeah, as I'm doing stupid things.
Yeah, it looks like.
This is as far as I'm going.
I am doing awful.
I mean, I'm not doing much better.
I only just quickly threw out some of the AoE things on my hotbar so I can actually fight now.
I mean, if you're rusty about it, then I'll take this a little slower.
I'm just not guaranteeing 100% that my brain is...
Do you going with the lock door? We are.
Yeah.
Bring my baby.
It feels so bad doing this.
Check your kneecaps, everyone.
Yeah, they're good.
Mine aren't. I'm old.
I know. Oh, yeah, over here.
Why do you look at me?
That I
Why
don't
did he
know.
kick me in the dick?
Dick, kick him.
In dick kick him.
I don't remember this. The sand
I do.
orb.
Ah, shite bags.
You okay?
Oh fuck. No.
Uh-oh.
Die, you son of a bitch.
They don't worry, it matter.
No.
That red mage's AoEs are so huge, though. True.
Keronzi, why are you poisoned? Who gave you permission to do that?
Me. Uh-oh. Excuse me.
Only if required to by law.
We didn't, like, leave behind the moon spearing.
No. I don't think so.
I don't think so. If we did, I would have thought the mental would have screamed at us by now.
This guy will drop the moon sphere. It's the Kron faces.
Okay.
Oh god, that just reminds me of that awful parody on Supernatural. The ghost faces.
Time for more poison.
Stop it. I don't like using Asuna.
I mean, you can just
Smells
leave.
funny.
You can just leave me here poisoned. That's fine. It's spicy lettuce.
Icy leg.
I don't know what you're referencing, and I kind of don't want to know.
No.
Oh, I've been grabbed. Fine. Oh, right. I vaguely remember what I'm doing with this one. Other than just getting hit in the face.
But that is your job.
True.
Move it.
Ah, that was not the right one to hit. Let's hope I don't actually need to use it.
Might. I'm getting kind of battered.
I mean, I'm trying to grab all the attention.
We didn't die.
Aren't we the lucky ones?
Apparently.
I think I did it. I think I fixed my AoEs. I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Here's the Star Spirit that often gets forgotten. Oh no, Mommy.
Mommy!
When you speak to Smiley next, not Keronzi,
Yep.
tell him, you know, please hurry back.
Don't want to be the healer.
They're never going to be the healer.
We need to kill everything here, right?
Yes. Especially you. I mean,
Alright, I'll stand in the AoE then.
I'll dash into the AoE.
There, I'm gonna grab both sides.
no. It's just Keronzi needs to die repeatedly and humiliatingly.
I mean, I would play healer, but like my healers are already 70 or
I
above.
know,
So I don't need to
I
level
know.
them up for the next expansion.
because I hate playing healer.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, that's fair. Alright, we need to go into the rooms and activate the
Rooms
pedestals.
and put the stuff in them, yeah. We did. Alright, now don't get hit by the charging mummies.
Yeah, I'll try not to. No guarantee. Hey!
I mean, unless your kink is being, you know,
Stepped on by mummies.
There's some people who are definitely that.
Oh, you know, I'm going over the back over here. Please. Oh, I probably could have gone over with you guys.
Charging. Oh, here they
Watch
come
your
again.
back.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You got 1 stacks.
No, I have 2.
Suck off the guy.
Like off my gal.
Sorry, I'm not being inclusive enough, my bad. Does anyone want a limit break? Oh,
That's what I'm working on right now.
I've been mummified.
You mentioned it as I was lining up a shot.
Okay. I suppose I need to restock my my tokens.
I heard a slightly potentially controversial joke the other day.
Oh.
Yeah. It basically was a pun on stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. It was phrased as a text message conversation, and somebody just went, non-binary gold digger. And the response was, what? It's like, you know, there's gold in them there hills.
Alright. Not sure if I should find that funny, but I don't.
Well, if you look at it as just a silly play on words.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. I missed it on Dragoon too. 1 second, sorry. I thought I had it alright, but apparently I'm missing stuff on Dragoon.
No worries. I'm just re-upping my just doing some repairs quickly. I'm probably gonna be switching off of this class as well. I'm like a gnat's hair away from 60. So I could start the quest line for this and I would be I would be 60 by the time I reached the end. As the quests do give a small amount of experience, right?
Hmm. Why are you repairing things individually, Ronzi?
I wasn't. I was meant to hit repair rule. I believe I was doing it individually to begin with. I'm not entirely sure why. There, everything's done.
Man, I really need to go into the Dragoon chocolate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because there it is. My Doom Spike. Level 40. I'm level 51. I don't have the ability. I did it.
So, yeah, I mean, if you want to tank Shin instead.
I kind of want to do that just a smidgen more than I want to heal. But, yeah, if you're moving to a non-tank class.
I will go for red. Vermilion. You dragooning?
I'm a real gooner right now. Wait a second. That's a dog and a cat together. And there's nothing happening.
I want to heal, but work and continence. True. That is two of the big hurdles there, Leah.
I've just had a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Would dragooning be masturbating to images of cross-dressers?
No.
No.
Dragooning would be really high altitudes is all I'm gonna say.
It's that or dragons. Masturbating with a spear. Up high.
All those,
In metal. So much
All those-
metal.
That is one painful sounding.
Jesus Christ.
Scale flakes. Oh god, I'll have to share the thumbnail I've got for the Dragoon subclass that I had Grey make for me.
It's not you using your spear
No!
to pole dance, is it?
No! It's me dead on the floor.
Right.
And it's really annoying that, like, essentially the death animations are unique to each class, because I believe it was male Lullafels have the perfect Dragoon pose for the death animation.
Face down, arse up.
Yes.
That's the same pose they pull when they use the play dead emote,
Yes.
I believe.
Yeah, that's how I done it. I used Play Dead in front of the Dragoon teacher.
Right.
And
We're back here.
yeah, we're doing the other one.
The other version.
With my one AoE. Come on. Let's see how well this healer can keep me alive.
Unfortunately, I do not have my heal.
I do not have mine.
Imagine having abilities.
I think the volume and everything is good between the you guys speaking and what's happening.
Somewhere I'll have to figure out what happened to my my setting
good.
for seeing the percentage of enemies' health. So that's apparently off too.
Oh, I never had that on.
It's a really handy thing.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to do it.
To be
It's fine. You're fine. What are you worrying about?
the fact that I've used both my mitigations already.
Doom!
Come back to the corner. Silly ugly faced monster.
That's mean. You're gonna hurt its feelings.
I want to hurt a lot more than its feelings.
Its feelings? No!
Are currently trying to kill it.
I think I'm gonna die, guys.
Move to the thing then. Never mind.
Mox living up to the one-tied cliche. What's a
But-
dragoon class?
None of the things were glowing.
The,
Like,
the
there was
one-
one that was glowing, and then someone ran on it, and it's I've been inflicted with doom even though I'm dead. Oh, they're hard casting me being resurrected.
Hey, Wisp. Give me a moment.
I was totally here for the fight.
Totally. Thank you very much.
Sure. Bees.
But
How we doing? How we doing, Wisp? How we doing well?
Why? Damn it. Damn it.
got it.
Eating pizza bagel? Hell yeah.
Nice. Pizza bagel good. Shin, they're shooting you.
Kind of didn't notice.
Excuse me.
like we were just here, fighting another Rockman.
Rockman!
Sitting on the ground doing nothing.
He's fighting Dr. Wiley. Woo.
If I remember at this point, he's completely randomized.
Keronzi, did you level?
Huh?
Did you level?
No, I didn't.
It was the healer.
It was the healer. I'm nowhere near leveling.
I've got a whole bar before I level.
Oh no.
Possibly another expansion.
Did you hear that apparently the next expansion is going to be here sooner than we think?
Well, the thing is, they're predicting the release date of the expansion based upon when the Japanese Fan Fest is.
Right.
Because the expansion normally comes out, I think it's 6 months or so afterwards.
Right.
But they've increased the amount of time in each development cycle. So people were thinking that it wasn't going to be out for sort of 7 or 8 months after. We would push it into sort of first or second quarter 2027.
Yeah.
But Yoshi P has kind of put paid to that and said it'll be here sooner than you're thinking.
I saw he also said that whoop, for first. He said that the jobs and everything are going to be getting an overhaul.
Yes. They normally do try and put at least a couple of them through an overhaul each expansion, just to try and do away with some of the button bloat.
Yeah, it's meant to be. I think it was meant to be. But it's not going to be a large overhaul. I think he said, right?
No, I mean they'll probably single out a job or two to get comprehensive overhauls. Almost all of the jobs are nothing like they used to be.
Yeah.
Because they've all been through. I think Dragoon is the next one they're looking at, potentially, for an overhaul.
Okay.
At least I know that was on the cards at one point.
Right, right.
Remember, we need to kill these damn things.
Yes,
What things?
exactly. Oops. Don't know why it wasn't letting me attack the healers
Yeah, I
one.
wasn't targeting the damn thing for some reason.
Targeting can sometimes get a little screwy based upon your camera angle.
Fair enough.
If you ever see me coming up to like a boss fight with a literal large model, and you see me jumping, that's normally because I can't target the model or target the boss without changing my camera angle.
Right.
So jumping allows me to do that long enough to get a lock. Because, yeah, screw touching the mouse to change the camera angle.
What?
Well, honestly, saving my melees for when I'm chained has been a good idea.
I think limit break is
I'm doing it.
you.
Yay.
Yeah. Actually, hang on. I didn't need to do that anyway. Ba-dum, bum. Main scenario?
Sure.
Oh, if we have to. I will admit I am actually not feeling too good now.
Hey, if you want to stop after doing this, or even if you don't want to do this, that's all.
I'm good for a while, but I may run off around 10ish.
Fair enough. Because I mean, I'll start working on job stuff and everything anyway.
I've got to eventually.
Yeah, because you've got to leave early, right? How long do you have?
Well, I have until about, what, quote unquote, 10ish your time.
Right, okay. So, an hour and a half-ish.
Yeah.
Am I going to have to go healer to get this key to pop?
Don't think so. Because tank is the adventurer in need right now. Which is really weird, seeing as we're in... I mean, I've got roll waitlist 15.
Wait number 9.
Who? Got me.
Why am I so low?
So it is in fact you that's dragging all of us down, Keronzi.
Apparently.
Disgraceful.
Hey, I don't control this. Don't come at me, bruh. It ain't my fault. I don't know why it's taken so long, so... Dame, dame, dame yo, dame, dame yo. I've gone up one. I'm now number 14. Whoosh. Hey! You popped. Jin?
I'm not here.
Apparently not, no, because you haven't hit the button.
I know.
Hit the button.
Bastard healers want to keep me waiting. I'll keep them waiting. Turnabout's fair play, right?
Is it?
Or was it reach fair play? I forget.
About Turnabout, I need to play the Phoenix Wright games. Again at some point.
Aw, man.
Talking of replaying games,
Yes.
I've been just finished a fresh playthrough of Dragon Age Origins,
Mm.
Right?
and I recognised a lot of the voice actors.
They're
we
in.
know
They
what it is.
voice act in this, don't they?
Some of them, possibly. Not Y'shtola voices Sira in Inquisition.
Yeah.
But no, it's the Wolf Companion. I'm pretty sure is the same voice actor as Grunt from the Mass Effect series.
Oh, okay.
Because of the laugh. He's got the same laugh as Grunt, just a little higher in pitch. Quite a lot of the less important NPCs. The voice actor for Zaid
Yeah.
did those. And I'm pretty sure I realised it before. Where's our healer going?
They ran off
It's not
without
over, buddy.
Oh, he ran.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd noticed before, but that's Kate Mulgrew.
Whoa.
As
I
in
didn't think I was
Captain
that
Janeway.
close.
Yeah. I mean, playing Baldur's Gate and having me and Kethric now, I have an urge to get in pictures of Spider-Man. Why are you... The game, what are you...
This is a mistake.
You sounded an awful lot like a lot of my ex-girlfriends once.
Did you also drag them through a war?
Sadly, pretty much, yeah.
I was gonna say,
Well,
I thought they dragged you through a war.
Well, hindsight, wisdom. You kind of realise it takes two to tango.
True.
That, and I'm now getting a very different perspective on teenage romance drama.
Alright. All the Trojan.
I did find some interesting mods for Dragon Age.
Oh.
By far the screwiest one gave you an item which allows the game to see you as the opposite gender, to allow you to trigger certain scenarios and situations that otherwise you couldn't.
Right.
So the idea basically is so that you can romance Morrigan as a female, you can romance Alistair as a male. I played through as a female, chose the Morrigan romance, and had to use the item to trigger the ritual at the end of the game.
Right.
Unfortunately, using it, they have to change the character model because otherwise it looks really messed up with the custom face settings for when you swap gender. So when you change from female to male, it turns you into this sort of weird skeleton thing. And the whole final cutscene of your character with Morrigan and the ritual was with my character as this weird skeleton thing, and I'm just sitting there thinking, this is how they came up with the storyline for Overlord.
Maybe.
I mean, the game is 15 years old and most of the mods are that old, or 10, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Stop mining Bulletro.
No more Balatro.
Hello, friend. Big, spiky metal friend.
So that little bit wasn't as funny as it really should have been. But have you ever heard of the entity known as Final Pam?
No.
No.
It is a monstrous creation by some very silly boys who make just abominations in any character creator, right? That's what their show was about. Is making monsters in any character creator thing, right? And so they created this character in Fallout 4 that they called Final Pam, who was just this ungodly abomination.
Was it based around the robot?
No, but they did have a romance with a robot, is the thing. They were married to what they called Trash Hulk, which was a much more white trashy version of the whole like Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
And they were apparently having an affair with their robot butler from Fallout 4. Hello, metal husband. Three-eyed metal husband.
Oh, Codsworth. Wanzi and I used to work with a guy who was like the living embodiment of Codsworth.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh.
He used to call me and Ronzi Zippy and Bungle.
Why?
It's... Have you seen the British programme Rainbow?
No.
It was a kids show. And they had these... one was a puppet, one was a guy in a suit called Zippy and Bungle.
Well, I mean, they had 2 puppets, right?
They had 2 puppets, yeah. And they had a human presenter and a guy in a giant bear suit.
Yeah.
George, the extremely feminine hippo. And Zippy, who nobody really knew what he was, but he had a zip that could be done up over his mouth. And Zippy and Bungle used to sort of squabble and sort of make little digs at each other, try and outdo each other and stuff like that, which is basically how Ronzi and I are.
How you operate?
Yeah.
They always tripped him up though when we turned around and said to him, well, which one of us is Zippy? Which one of us is Bungle? He didn't know how to answer that.
Dude, there's a lot of weird interactions in that job.
There was a lot of weird interactions with that guy.
True. You need big cannon. Fire the main
need-
cannon.
You need strong bad cannon.
What if I don't want a big cannon?
strong bad's beautiful game for beautiful people.
Did you just say Baker cannon?
Who? Me?
No, Mox.
A
What if I
baby.
don't want a Baker cannon. I'm just trying to see if I can mentally fit that into the other Lazy Town song that became a meme.
Be dead.
The bacon cake?
And yeah, baking cake. There's a baking cake. You become a pirate.
Oh yeah, pirates. I'm already a pirate though. I'm from Limsa.
My god, I think Snoo is awake already. This is really early for them. Mike, what the hell? What the hell?
You're about to get got.
Probably not. We made a big grocery list last night, and I think it tired them out a little bit. And the fucker, oh, they think they're so fucking funny. They think they're so goddamn hilarious, right? So they send me walls of TikToks, all right? And one of the things we do when we're winding down for the evening is we'll just lay in bed and they'll show me all the TikToks that they sent me because I can't be bothered to open the app, all right?
Yeah.
And sometimes they sneak little things in there and they just grin ear to ear because it's one of those things that sets off my brain poison. Kind of like anytime I'm taking an order for someone and I ask their name, they're like, "Hi, my name is Lila." And I
Oh
have to
no.
go, That's actually so sweet, Mox. Yeah, well, they fucking did it again. A channel that has not posted a video in almost 10 years started posting videos again a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
And it was suspicious. Very suspicious.
Suspicious.
Mm-hmm. And as of last week, it's gone back into its nonsense of the horrors from a little known channel that you may have heard of, and if you haven't, you definitely know the effect of. It's called Marbled Hornets. It's okay if that means nothing to you, because what actually came from this is where fucking Slender Man comes from.
Ah.
Their fucking fault.
I thought it was 2chan.
No, 2chan did not. Technically, Slenderman's origins is the Something Awful forums, but going from there, they're the ones who made the first real project coming from it. The notes and stuff like that we've seen in the Slenderman games are ripped directly from Marble Hornets and a lot of the things we're familiar with. However, what's funny is that Marble Hornets never called Slenderman Slenderman. They actually called him the Operator. They used the number 0 from telephone pads because it's the operator sign for him, as a way to discuss him without actually discussing him, kind of thing. It's a whole mess to it. But anywho, they're doing shit again, and it's getting into my head. And one of the things they were showing me the other night was some serious scenes from the shit, and at first it didn't seem like it, but it was a happy little, compilation of some of the terrifying shit that happened, but to happy music, and it just scared its new, like, why would you do this to me? And they just laughed, and they laughed. Fucker. That shit's wild, man. If you've never seen it, it's actually still kind of worth it. That shit's still scary. And the finale is insane. Just a couple of enemies essentially jumping between space and time, trying to get each other. It's fucking wild. I forgot to play Bollisher during all of that bit. You got me monologuing. You slick dog.
Couldn't play funny card game.
Nice one, Ronzi. Operation Bolo No has worked.
I know you said Bologna, but all I'm thinking is Operation Bologna?
Operation Baloney. Oh, that was the wrong one.
You son of a bitch, Nero. Oh. Wait a second, it's after me.
Yep, don't run towards it.
Oh, damn it, Nero. Stop trying to be good either.
I don't think he can stop. He can't help himself.
can't stop, addicted to the
I think I
shindig.
leveled up. I did level up.
Oh yeah.
Quickly, play as much Bolitro as I can before I have to resume.
Speaking of funny card games, I'm not sure if you saw when I was playing Monster Train yesterday, but I got the.
I did, and I was wondering why you were doing that after playing that Zelda game.
Because I wasn't sure what I was gonna go and play, so I just played that. Because the demo for the funny Zelda game was like really short. It was like 40 minutes, an hour to 40 minutes. I think that was the time limit for the demo. But yeah, in Monster Train, I got an inscription event.
Uh-huh. You don't say.
Yep. I believe I've come across it before, but there is a Bolitro event as well. But yeah, the Stoat offers you 3 upgrades.
Does he now?
Yeah.
Him in particular, huh?
Yep. There are a number of other like hidden Easter egg events that you can come across.
I should recommend Inscription. I should recommend Inscription for next month. Holy fuck! Why did I think of that?
Nice.
Oh man, it's so cool.
I needed to play that game anyway at some point.
That's a great game for October. Wow.
Oh god, it is October next month, isn't it?
It is. I'm frothing at the mouth because I was trying to think of something October related to recommend, and this is perfect. It's so me.
Well, then I know. I'm probably going to recommend a few videos, I think. I need to find a couple more then. Yeah. Hey, webcam, keep up, please. It's not that difficult.
Have either of you started your Kerbal challenge?
Yes, I did. I didn't get particularly far. This week is going to be dedicated to Kerbal, however.
Yeah, Kerbal tomorrow and Wednesday.
Well, if you want me about, let me know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can't guarantee I'll give the best advice, but I have wasted too much of my life in Kirby.
Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception.
Whoa, 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 wow, 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 wow.
To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes offer
Game, I just sold this Joker. Why the fuck would I want it back after I sold it?
your comrades will really respond in kind,
Because you want it.
which is strange, is it not?
Because, haha, the joke's on you.
Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them, your guardians...
But while Gaius is monologuing, I think now is a good time to just remind you to like and subscribe. Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, crush, kill, destroy, swag. I see you, Hooker. I heard you a pissing. You frying chicken in there?
Icons, everyone.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome. Don't know. You're smaller than me. I can do this. I can do this. You're smaller than me. Ankle biter. Ankle biter. Ankle biter.
Yeah, well, your ankles will get
your eye
bitten.
privileges. No eyeballs for you. Can't bite my thigh. Not allowed.
Certainly can.
I'm gonna put a straw in your mouth and you won't be able to bite nothing.
Bite the straw.
Holding it like a stick in your mouth. You're goofy. Yeah. People think you're adorable, by the way. Chat thinks you're adorable. I was telling them about all the cute stuff you do.
It's a true story.
Your image of the cool wolf boy has been tainted. Everyone thinks you're an adorable dork. Huh? Wouldn't you like to know, wolf boy? Motherfucker! Can't fight me in response to me. See, right here. Here's one of the proof of the chat right here. Oh, that's actually so sweet, Mox. Oh, for all the sweet things I've been telling about them, I'm ruining your image. You're not a cool punk anymore. You're an adorable dog. Ah! Ah! I was talking about all the TikToks you show. Yeah. Now, you think you're so funny sometimes. Yeah. Funniest man on the internet? I think not. Don't eat my hat.
Hashtag relationship goals right here.
I have to go fight a boss now. Oh, ow! I can't fight the boss while you're lashed onto my fucking shoulder!
Skillish!
Don't encourage them.
Why not?
They'll only encourage this bad behavior.
Well, the right button to push. I didn't mean to get hit by
It's
that.
so funny that this entire thing can be sidestepped if you just move slightly to the right, slightly to the left.
Just like the time warp.
We don't want to be doing that.
I know.
Just the jump to the left. Instead, put your hands on the hips. Your knees in tight. So I've heard it's the pelvic thrust that'll really grab you at the same.
Let's not do this again.
Fucking stop following me, Keronzi! Don't kill us both!
I was already running in that direction.
Alright, somebody with a cat do that thing. Looking at you, Ronzi.
On it.
You know, we'd probably do this faster if we all worked on the same one together.
Gosh, Gaius.
I lost all of my favorite emotes. I'm only just now discovering this. Ah! Congratulations, you get my thumbs up. Okay,
I think I am going to have to call it a night there.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Definitely have a stomach bug.
Go and get some rest then, man.
yeah, take it easy. Ronzi and I could probably just run off and do like job stuff. He wants to do job stuff. I need to do job stuff.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, enjoy. I'm just going to log out here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right. Yeah. Get in touch with me about tomorrow then, Ronzi, if you're doing Kerbal. I'll let you know what's going on with me.
Will do, so will do.
Okay. Have fun. Be good to your chat.
Always.
Be nice to chat.
Bye.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Alright, Rostenthal.
I'm just gonna leave the party.
Yeah, no,
because
that's
we
fair.
probably are gonna do solo instances.
Yeah, no, that's fair. For a
I'm not
first...
used to being in the Highlands and like it being day and not like snowy.
Yeah. For a first timer, you look good and comfortable with that carbine. Pity that comfort will only last right up until you shoot the bleeding thing. Right. Here's a few pointers before we start so you don't put the round through your damn foot. Aim the barrel at your target, squeeze the trigger. Not too bloody hard, mind. And boom goes the firearm. If you're shot, what'll decide the kind of damage you can do with any particular weapon. Next, let's talk about that contraption at your waist. Now, I don't rightly understand it, but the boss tells me it draws on the ether in your body and turns it into the spark will feed some new devices he's working on. Oh, and pray do not forget to carry your Soul of the Machinist. I based the design on the more traditional soul crystals, and it'll act as a focal point for the energy conservation performed by the eighth transformer. Ah, that would be the contraption Rostenthal mentioned. Alright, that's all you're getting from me for the now. Follow me and we'll see how you fare in the field. Or you can throw your carbine in the bushes and flee like a musket-whipped cur. Them's your choices. But really, I just need to get to a good point that gives me a good photo I can use. And to a point where I can get more abilities. This is actually probably a good place for it. Why are we... When did it introduce portrait mode?
I thought portrait was been a while. I think for a while.
Maybe.
I've learned elusive jump. Now I can backflip off of the map.
That you can. So I can close that. All right, don't know why that didn't stop my motion, but okay. That. Oh, hang on a minute. I don't really want you glowing, sir, but... Hmm.
How come I had to keep going in pits and fighting dragons in pits?
That I don't know. Put that on. How do remove... How do I remove the effect around that dude? I may have to find a different thing. That was a good place for a pose, but never mind. Ha! Willing to take me test then? The rules are simple. Make your way towards the Emmett's Oval and shoot what you're told to shoot. I shall await you at the end of your trial, Leo. I have every confidence that you shall impress our instructor with your enthusiasm and potential. We're gonna have a good old-fashioned hunt. Going will be giving you instructions while I ball your marksmanship. Okay. Golems will be your first target. Focus on feel the range. Okay. Try to avoid them corrals. You don't want them wasting your ammunition. That's really an issue, but okay. Next up, we're hunting for bombs. Okay. Beat the incendiaries. Alright, where are they? Probably up this way then, I guess? Aha, there they are. There's one. Bad for a beginner. Now, there's another one I see. Not bad, lass. Not bad at all. Let's see. Up against some proper nasties, though, this time. Ross, now, ain't she done enough for a beginner? Not by a long shot. I want to see skins or a pair of machinids. You want her to fail? I ain't letting you cheat his lordship. If you're gonna bend the rules, then so will I. Do what you gotta do, lass. I'll be waiting for those skins at the oval. Cheating scum, come on, Ilya. Joyce of 9 faces, okay? There we go. Oh, are we done? I guess we're done. Right, onto the Hermit's Hovel. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't really need your help for that, but sure. You bring them skins then? Even with young Joel's help, you did well, lassie. Huzzah! You will return to the manufactory with us then? I said she did well, not that we was done. You still got one last target to take down, me. Ilya's got talent, but even she can't win against Rotstenthal. The man truly is being bothersome. Ilya, would you be so kind as to give the instructor a good drubbing? You were on your knees doing that ability? Okay. Well, there you are, instructor. Ilya has proven her potential beyond the shadow of a doubt. You are a man of your word, are you not? No, I'll come back to your bloody workshop. But do you know why I left in the first place? To once more breathe the salty air of your beloved homeland? Ha! I ain't got no love for Los Nocia. In fact, I'd be happy if I never saw the place again. Then why would you inconvenience us by fleeing to a locale you so clearly despise? For a sack of gelts the size of me bloody head. I don't know who he was working for, but some bloke came around offering me good money to ship anchor. So I did. Someone paid you to abandon the manufactory? Who would do such a thing? Like I said, I ain't never seen the sod before, but if I show my face at the workshop, his boss is gonna want the gilts back, I reckon. Pity I already spent it all on grog. Oh, no. You'll not wriggle through my grasp that easy. I shall pay this debt, and in return, you will instruct every would-be machinist who walks through our door. Well, you got one bugger worth teaching at least. I'll guess it's back to the frigid arms of Lady Ishgard for me. Excuse me. Was that wise, my lordship? The Halinatri coffers aren't exactly fit for bursting. Oh, yes, you're quite right. We are rather short on coin, but I'm certain a thorough inspection of the ledgers will turn up a spare gil or two. You can't put a price on good people, eh, my lordship? That you cannot, my dear. Rosenthal may be a touch standoffish at times, but none can dispute his eye for marksmanship. Such talk aside, I sense the business he had in these parts was not concluded to his satisfaction. Would that the man would confide in me his troubles? I suppose I shall have to content myself with the thought of his return. But you, Ilya, you have exceeded my every expectation. Pray join me back at the manufactory that I may thank you in a manner that befits your accomplishments. Oh. Back to Ishgard we go. How is your Dragoon going?
At the top of a mountain. Being attacked by a dragon.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Ah, the survivor, or the savior of the steelwork manufactory. I had hoped to flourish you with a suitable reward, but a glance at the ledgers counsels me to a wearisome prudence. Thus, instead of presenting you with a firearm of the finest materials and latest design, I must humbly ask that you make do with the dated model I gave you at Camp Overlook. Ah, I must also pass on a message to you from Rostenthal. He asked that you take the skills he taught you thus far and master them in the furnace of battle. Well, something to that effect. I assume he means to offer you further instruction once you displayed a sufficient level of competence. And such a day can hardly be distant for one of your talents, eh, Ilya? Yeah, right now. Heat gauge. So I now have a new gauge. I will need to move that before we go on. HUD. Heat gauge. Sure, we'll put you down on this side. Save. There we go. Always the last place you look. Greetings, Ilya. Have you become practiced at defeating your foes from a distance? With the range of our weapons, even skyborn dragons will learn to respect the threat posed by a trained machinist. Despite the proven efficiency or efficacy of our cannons and ballistas, however, many Knights of Ishgard continue to eschew firearms in favor of the spear and the sword. Ah, the creaking chains of tradition. Hark! The very creak I spoke of draws near. Oh, this stifling heat and sulphurous stench. I can scarcely breathe, and worse, I can scarcely bear the sight of mine own son garbed in such filthy garments. Why must you persist in this infuriating with smithing, of all things? Infatuation. Tis called machinistry, father. And you need not come at all if the air is in the workshop so offends you. Would that I could shed this Orionist duty, but as manufactory chief, I must needs supervise his operations. Supervise? You barely visit but once a moon, and relegate every management task to formulots. And what of it? Smithing is a commoner's profession, even as overseer is the role of a noble. As one of the 4 founders of Ishgard, House Hilinadre enjoys a privileged position, but misfortune has waged a constant war of attrition on our forces, and our claim to that position grows weak. Thus we must attend to our duties with uncommon zeal, even duty as common as this one. But we shall not suffer this mean predicament forever. No, my son, you will reclaim the honor of our family with spear in hand. You must needs become a knight of skill non-peril and bear our flag onto the field of battle. Father, the face of war changes with each passing day. Soon will come a time when machinists shall form the bulk of our armies. Should you cling to these stagnant ideas of yours, you will be swept over by a wave that carries us forward. I tire of your blights of fancy, Stephanian. Without success to back them, your arguments ring as empty as my treasure room. The Holy See has announced a Turi. You will best serve your house by returning to the practice field and thence claiming victory in the melee. I regret that you were subject to our squabbles, but Father's attitude is sadly representative of the greater part of Ishgard's populace. Their heads may as well be made from the stone of the city walls. I have, however, designed a weapon of such brilliance that the light of its potential will penetrate even the most densest mind. Rotzenthal and Joy will accompany me to Raincutcher Gully to gather materials for the prototype. Why don't you join us? Practicing your marksmanship in Ishgard will only invite suspicion and ridicule, and this is the perfect opportunity to receive further tutelage from Rotzenthal. That you might also train under the warm rays of Losnosia's sun is simply a fortuitous boon. Oh. Back to, well, I mean, we're on the wrong side, but back to the Costel del Sol. I'm fairly certain Raincatcher Gully is in that place.
That sounds right, because it's like in a little swamp area, right?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's Raincatcher. Yeah, I was right. Here you are, sir. Got yourself dragged out here as well, did you? The boss said he needed some Magitech parts, and I just had to open me big gob with this Garlean rack in the gully. I've been rusting here. It's been rusting here for nigh on 5 years now, though, so any useful bits and bobs was likely stripped out long ago. But seeing as we've trekked all the bloody way, we might as well see how far you've come in your shooting. Go say hello to the other two and keep them safe while they concentrate on their scrounging. Hey, Joey. Practicing your marksmanship, are you? Maybe I'll have a moment's peace to look for this part while you watch me back. Not again. Take care of that, would you, Ilya? Oh. Hello. I need to turn around and just giant gobu in my face. Ah, you came. Splendid, though I'm afraid the rewards have yet to meet the risks of the monster-infested crash site. And speaking of monsters... Oh, okay. I spoke to Joy too quickly. You've been working at those shots, have you, lass? I'd say you're good and ready to... Bloody hells, that's a big one. You're up, Ilya. Oh, what does that do? Grants 5 stacks of oversheets, allowing each stack allowing the execution of heat blasts and auto crossbow. Duration 10 seconds. Increases the potency of single target weapon skills by 20. You can shift these. Overheat effects only applicable to the machine's shot actions. Okay. Oh. Aye, nice form, lass. Tightly grouped shots. Now, was it just me eyes playing me, or did something other than the guts drop out of that thing's belly? Looks like a bit of machinery. The boss have a better idea than me. And the Magitech Gyroscope 41. Okay. Confound it, all this way and naught to show for it. Aside from your obvious improvements in marksmanship, of course. What's that you've got there? Piece of Magitech. Probably what you were looking for. And this spilled out alongside the creature's innards, you say? Extraordinary. By the Fury, do you know what this is? You found the very components I was searching for. That's wonderful, me lordship. Our fortunes took a turn for the better the moment you walked through the workshop doors, Ilya. Finding a rare Magitech parts in a beast's bellies ain't fortune. That's bloody sorcery. Or so I'd think if I didn't see you shoot the damn thing with my own 2 eyes. Nice work there, by the way, Ilya. I can already hear the whirring of my invention coming to life. Come, we must return to the manufactory at once. Ishgard. Ishgard. That truly was a stroke of luck, Ilya. With that wretchedly rare gyroscope in hand, it will only be a matter of time until I have a working prototype. Instead of twiddling your thumbs until its completion, however, you shall have your hands full mastering a new skill. Rosenthal bade me pass on to you the particulars of Heat Blast. Train hard, my friend. Or, you know, we just do the next one anyway. What do we get here? Rook Auto Turret. Ah, Ilya, splendid. You arrive at the very moment I completed my newest machinist marvel. Well, within the very hour at least. It is unfortunate that many Ishgardians cannot appreciate the practicality of my work. People such as my father, for instance. Speak the devil. Ugh. Is there naught that can be done for this dreadful odor? Stephanian, my son, the days of shunning your nightly training have come to an end. Never should I have I allowed you to set foot inside this workshop. Had I but known that the curiosity you displayed as a boy would develop into this all-consuming distraction. Is that all you came to say, Father? I am well aware of your distaste for... Nay, Stephanian, there is more. House Desmiel has sounded a call to arms, and House Ilanatre is bound to answer. As you well know, however, our companies are light on lances. If we are to avoid dishonoring our name, every able soldier, my own son included, must take up spear and sword and march to battle. I have not a disposition for charging into enemy ranks, father. I did not raise a coward. Consider your next word carefully, boy. As manufactory chief, I hold authority to expel anyone from this workshop. On parchment, mayhap. There's only one chief we answer to. I understand that our ranks have grown thin. Thus is our house in dire need of support. Need of the support of my machinists will bring. Challenging the might of dragons with spear and swords is the work of seasoned heroes, warriors possessed of unflagged stamina and robust physique. Equipped with a firearm, however, even the scrawniest commoner could engage those same scaled demons from afar. Think of it, father. If the masses were trained in the machinist profession, the casualties of fang and claw would be considerably diminished. Machinist companies would soon form the backbone of our defense, and as master of the manufactory, the accolades would belong to House Ilanatre. Train the masses? Foolish boy. No low-born army could ever replace a contingent of disciplined knights. It is time, my lord. Savara is expected to descend upon our defenses within the hour. Savara? You mean to engage the great brute with naught but our knights? What would you have me do? The dragon flies straight as an arrow for our very own Skyfire locks. Should we let them be destroyed, the price would be steep in both coin and honor. Father, you must allow me to deploy my machinists. Once you have witnessed them in battle, even you will be unable to deny their effectiveness. Do as you will, Stephansian, or Stephananian, or Stepavanian? Stepavane? Stepavane. As matters stands, I would not turn away a lame chocobo offered to defend our holdings. Be certain to assemble your forces at the lock Savara arrives. Oh dear, I fear I've allowed my passions to impair my better judgment. Of all my budding machinists, only you have seen true combat. 'Tis to you, then, I would entrust the use of my prototype device. The Rook, as I have taken to calling it, is an auto turret, a type of machinist weapon that fights on its own. Do you recall Rosenthal's explanation of the Aetho Transformer? The contraption at your waist will convert your body's ether into the lightning aspected energy required to power the turret. You need simply to activate the weapon, and it will supplement your own attacks. Savara has plagued House Ilanatre for long years. Should you employ the Rook to good effect, we may rid ourselves of both a deadly enemy and my father's antiquated notions in one fell swoop. He has the auto turret. Okay. Alright, the battle gauge. The battle gauge accumulates when certain actions are performed, allowing the placement of the Rook auto turret, which will attack your target. It will also allow for the deployment of the Automaton Queen, acquired at level 80, to fight alongside you. Someone is once more irked by Rosenthal's absence. Okay. Well, Ilya, we're as ready can be. All except for our wayward instructor. Would you be so kind as to locate Rosenthal and inform him of the urgency of our situation? I imagine he is loitering in Foundation somewhere, making his unhurried way to the workshop. Hey, a fetch quest.
Everybody loves those.
Yeah, except this fetch is a person. Nope. Nope. Oh, there, you're up there? Ah, Ilya. Look at this scrag. Look at this scrag I caught me creeping about near the workshop. Up to no bloody good, I reckon. So I sat him down for a friendly chat. A dragon attack? And the boss needs every hand on deck, does he? Aye, I'll be right there, just as I'm done wringing some answers from this ugly sod. You know where this one's rat? There was always a dozen. Well, you know where there's one, right? There's always a dozen more. Might be best if you took a look around yourself and deal with any troublemakers before you head back. No need to murder anyone, mind. The noise from a slug shot ought to scare them off. There's quite clearly there are people within the establishment that do not want to see this going through. Just one lick of flame wants to do it. Wait. Use slug shot. Run slug shot. Yeah, when the 7 Ls, you could have taken off a toe. You're Rothensal's new pup, ain't you? If it's trouble you're looking for, then look no further than that backstab in Lomisian Cur. Okay. Oh wow, okay, they're just all over the shop. Pun intended. You know, I may as well just use the network because that'll be quicker. Squinty-eyed loiterer. For the safety of Ishgard insists the Sky Skill Manufactory must needs be shut down. How uncouth. But I suppose I should expect naught less from one of Rostenthal's underlings. You learned it from the vicious brute himself. Heed my words. The Sky Skill Manufactory plays haven to villains. For the safety of Ishgardian citizens, the manufactory must needs be shut down. Their Rogadin instructor poses as a former commandor of the Knights of the Barracuda. This is a lie. In truth, he's a bloodthirsty pirate who murdered his entire crew. I don't think that's... Well, there might be some truth to that, but you don't have all the truth. Oh, it's up. Gotta go up. God damn it. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't seen the last of me. Me thanks. The name's Kerstalox, one of your fellow machinists, if you didn't know. I was making preparations for our fight with Savara when that thug ambushed me. Don't bother chasing him, I doubt he knows more than what he was paid to do. But he did make it damn clear that someone out there has a grudge against our workshop. Anyway, I ought to get back to me duties. We ain't never fought a proper in a proper battle, let alone against a monster like Savara, and we'll need all the advantages we can get. Something's not quite right here. Why am I running? Should have teleported. Never mind. Excuse me. Oh, this could actually work, I guess. Nah. Sure.
I am going to step away now. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you for hanging out.
For sure. Probably hang out tomorrow while we're doing Kerbal.
Yeah. Bye-bye. And then it was me. Really? No. That, that's fine. To be honest, I probably should be in front, right? I'll let them move so it's not looking weird. I don't want them front. I kind of want myself front and center in the screens in the thumbnail. Makes the most sense. I'll probably also get a drink, I think. So, YouTube will be back in a second. YouTube, I return. Give us some lights. That. Sure. Yeah, that works. How about I do that? Oh, no, I don't need to do that. What am I doing that for? I'm taking it from that. I'm not taking a screenshot on that. There we go. Really malware bites. All right. Is everything all right? Rosenthal tells me there was villains afoot, making trouble for the workshop. Intimidating my machinists, were they? Setting fires and spreading rumors. Joy, 2, has overheard vile slander intended to defame our master of marksmanship. You took every care to choose the right employee, my lordship. We could do a lot worse than the former commandor of Limsa's Lomisa's Barracudas. And now half the Ishgard thinks he's lying. He's a convict of terrible crimes. Does someone seek to harm the manufactory's standing with these attacks upon our instructor's character? I am sorry, Rosenthal. Your association with the machinists has brought you naught but ridicule and insults. Bah! Don't blame yourself, boss. After all, more than half that stuff's probably true. Hey, I was the commandor of the Kudas, right up until I got kicked out of me arse for making a bloody mess of things. That's why you found me in Camp Overlook. I was there to visit one of me old underlings. Of course, he'd rather take another axe to the face before he talked to me. Me mistakes cost me some more than others, and there's no bastard in Lenosia as I'd call me friend. Your mysterious rival must have learned of me tarnished past, because they offered a fortune for me to accept the job as your master of marksmanship. I suppose they thought the workshop be ruined once the truth behind me charm and reputation became common knowledge. But as it turns out, I don't take kindly to being some faceless bastard's puppet. So I took their coin and years and made for the Ills. I had no intention of fulfilling the contract, not until your adventurer here went and got me fired up about teaching in truth. That said, there ain't naught in this agreement that says I gotta fight bleeding dragons, and me students give a better showing without me growling over their shoulder any road. Though his support will be missed, Rosenthal is mayhap correct in his assumptions. Our demonstration will be all the more impressive for his absence. Let us check our weapons one last time and assemble at Skyfire Locks. Oh, well, thank you. What the hell is Skyfire? All the way down there, okay. Teleportation. Camp Dragonhead. Brown. Allow me to brief you on our defensive strategy ere the dragon and his minions arrive. Atop each of the 3 locks, we have placed a dragon-slaying cannon. Our task as machinists shall be to defend the cannons from Zavara's lesser kin. You'll find a lock in the northeast. A lock in the a lock to the northwest. And a lock to the south. I will track the contraptions of our enemies, or the concentration of our enemies, and direct you to the cannon most need of protection. Hark, the dragons are come. Everyone, to your positions. Alright, so I need to pay attention. They're all pretty bad. Ilya to the southern cannon. Okay, I need to go to this one. Northeast. I'm gonna have to move all of my stuff around anyway. Well, Father, do you see now how we might prevail against dragons without risking the lives of our soldiers? It was the most impressive display, I must admit. Your commoners acquitted themselves admirably. I thought I heard the terrible din of cannons being fired. And what do I hasten out here but to find the high-born Helenatres frolicking in the snow with their low-born lackeys? Uh-oh. After providing you with the opportunity to improve the ailing reputation of your noble house, does the considerations of House Desmondale not merit a formal reply? Lord Telegraci, my apologies. The foe was upon us ere we could put quilt parchments. Yes, I imagine you were full occupied with scraping together a serviceable company of soldiers. If only your dear son was as ardent with his knightly training as he were with his idle tinkering. There is naught idle in my work. You would not speak such insults had you seen my machinist in action. Oh, such a temper. 'Twould seem your association with commoners has eroded your manners as well as your martial skills. You need a slap in the face. If you are so confident in these machinists of yours, mayhaps you should enter them in the upcoming tourney. Mayhap I shall. Upon my oath, we will turn Ishgard's tradition-bound combats upon its ear. The Holy See's adjudicators will be most impressed with your low-born rabble. It's chopped to pieces by the tested blades of noble champions. Oh no, I'm going to be there. You are not going to get away with that kind of insult. My son, what have you done? The tourney is a stage upon which is flaunted the might and mettle of the four great houses. Only the finest knights are chosen to participate. Even with the aid of your machinists, our battered ranks stand a little chance of victory. Now we must parade our shame before the highest echelons of the Holy See? Do not be so swift to dismiss our chances, father. I give you my word, House Hilenatre will leave the contests with its pride intact. And furthermore, should we win, I will have your word that you shall yield the running of the manufactory to me. Very well, my stubborn boy. And whether you win or no, you be sure to give House Damsel a darn good pummeling. I shall see it done, father. You will not be. We will not disappoint you. Yeah, do not worry. We got you back. You might not have seen me, but I was watching all the same. Them dragons didn't know what hit 'em. I never thought I'd see the day that the Count himself would give us his blessing. Ilya, by virtue of your undeniable expertise, my father has at last recognized the value of machinery. Machinistry. But we cannot stop at but one hard-headed knight. This tourney will be our opportunity to demonstrate to all and sundry the potential of our profession. My lordship, if I may, it seems that Lord Talagrinci has a dislike for commoners such as me. If me presence will cause you more trouble, then mayhap I should quit the manufactory. Pay no mind to the preening fop lass. He's all piss and wind. Aye, ever has Talagrinci sought to needle me in such a manner. 'Tis not you, my dear, that he despises. 'Tis the maligning of highborn and lowborn. House Densmiel is a powerful family, and their talent for the building of fortification has brought them vast wealth and influence. Staunch allies of House Durandé, the Densmiels have also been party to a number of significant victories. Thus do they stand at the peak of Ishgardian society, looking down their noses at any who do not share their noble pedigree. The other issue is House Hilanatre recently, in terms of where we are in the story, recently went through that bout with the one of their members being accused of heresy. So it's dropped the family standing. So if you truly wish to please me, then I would have you shine your brightest in the tourney and wipe the arrogant smirk from his face. Shall we be on our way? Game? Game? There we go. Game decided it didn't like the frames. I must confess my misgivings to you, Ilya. When queried as to our chances of victory, my prospectometer returned an unfavorable results. We triumphed over dragons, 'tis true, but such a battle has not prepared us to face coordinated parties of seasoned knights. My machinists are simply not ready. 'Tis fortunate then that the tourney is yet some days away. Let us keep such disheartening talk from our colleagues and continue to train them and ourselves for the contest ahead. Yeah, don't worry, we got this. Greetings, Ilya. Your training proceeds apace, I trust? Stay a while and we can discuss our strategy for the tourney. It would appear everyone is present, even our dear instructor. So let us delve into the particulars of the upcoming contest. Now, the degree of favor the Holy See bestows upon is much influenced by the outcome of the tourney, and thus do the nobles enter only their most able champions. I assume that Talagrinci, in his small-minded maliciousness, seeks to humiliate us before the adjudicators, and thereby convince the Holy See to cease the flow of funds to the manufactory. I don't understand, me lordship. Most Guardians ain't hardly aware that machinists exists. Why are we so grabbed by Lord Taladashri's attention? That's because he's likely noticed that your firearm can kill a man with naught but the dainty little finger on the trigger. 'Tis the same reason there's laws in Limsalonisa what prevent any old drunken Orson from carrying a musket. And Ishgard's hierarchy ain't exactly fair and measured now, is it? If you arm the lowest folk on the ladder with weapons like ours, then you can be sure as tied that their barrels will soon be pointing towards them overprivileged bastards would stand at the top. But as you say, most of the nobles don't seem to understand the threat what an army of machinists could pose. This Talagrinci bloke is a step ahead. I'll give him that much. Aye, he's a despicable fellow, but also uncommonly clever. Even so, he has failed to arrive at the most obvious conclusion. A well-trained and well-armed populace would strengthen Ishgard's defenses tenfold. And if we are to convince the Holy See of this fact, we must claim victory at the tournament. You got something special in mind then? I've been considering several strategies, but to practice them here in plain view of our adversaries would void their effectiveness. We must needs look further afield for a suitable location to train. Bloodsure and Eastern Lost Nossi ought to do the trick. I'll secure us a place where we can shoot to our heart's content. Joy, pray make preparations for the journey, after you have attended to your duties at the manor, of course. As for you, Ilya, I would have you test another of my invocations. Remain behind and I shall make some adjustments to your Aetho Transformer. Forgive my duplicity, Ilya. That talk of adjustments was merely an excuse so that we might speak alone. Now, you heard me boast to my father that machinist companies could soon form the backbone of our defense. That was something of an exaggeration. When it comes to the gigantic dragons, one may well be firing at the side of a barbican. In the tourney, however, the lesser size of our opponents will work against us. It requires intensive training to consistently track and score hits against targets that are both small and agile. And as there is but little time left before the contest, our victory will depend largely upon your skilled contribution. If Joel is able to display even a fraction of your battle savvy, then the reputation of the machinists will flourish. Thus, I need you to attend our practice with undivided focus and provide a shining example to which you might aspire. You got it. Once Joy has completed her task at the manor, we can be off to Bloodshore. I wonder what could be keeping her. A trip to the market to restock the larder or some such? Oh no. She has been absconded by our rapscallion friends who were trying to cause trouble before. Really? Okay. Come on, you stupid moose. What's the frown for? Yeah, for some reason my mouse isn't... It stopped working. Some of the buttons weren't working. There we go. I had to open the Logitech app to get it working. Right, time to find these rapscallions. Oh, no, you weren't being... Well, you never know. Oh, hello, Ilya. You must be eager to get in some practice before the big contest. I'll be ready to go just as soon as I've hauled me shopping to the manor. If I'm to continue me machinist training, I can't be shrinking my other chores. I made a promise to the Count. But I won't keep you waiting much longer. I'll run to the manor with what I've got, and I'll come back for this big sack afterwards. Oh, that's very kind of you, Ilya, but I'm stronger than I look. Maybe you could just keep an eye on the sack till I get back? I shouldn't take too long. Well, no, because something is going to go wrong. Running, why did you stop? Okay, we're going up here. I think it's one of these. I think it's the one opposite, Horchefont's house. House for Tomps. Uh-oh. Hmm? My son has you running errands as well now, does he? Ilya, what are you doing here? Who's watching the other sack? Lending a hand to young Joy here, are you? Very good. This was the last of her tasks for the day, so she is free to assist Savalian in his work. Pray return to your tourney preparations. Thank you, Ilya. I appreciate you helping me, of course, but I appreciate you helping me lordship even more. The Count was against me becoming a machinist. He knew that me dad's too feeble to work, though, so he was kind enough to let me keep me place on the manor's staff. Me family be on the streets if it weren't for this job, and I can't thank him enough. Sometimes it don't feel right that I repay him by spending half me time at the manufactory. But maybe now that you're around for Stefan, his lordship won't need me to be a machinist no more. Winning the tourney will repay the Count's kindness. I never thought of it that way. Well, we should be getting ourselves to Bloodshaw. Alright, I thought she was going to get waylaid by the ruffians, but apparently not. Costa del Sol. Another instance. Right, let's begin, shall we? Our objective shall be to explore the most effective methods of countering our knightly opponents. If a knight cannot reach you, he cannot hurt you. Thus, we shall concentrate on the machinist's skills that hinder movement. I have prepared a crate of aromatic meat, said to be irresistible to giant crabs. For the purpose of this exercise, imagine the shell-covered creatures lured by the scent to be the enemy knights, and form tactics to prevent their advance. Should the box be broken open, that will signal your defeat. Let's see what strategies you can devise for us, Ilya? Protect the rank box. Look like me, here comes another lot. Ooh, that is a lot incoming. That was very close. That almost got hit. Oh. Was not expecting that. Okay. Thing from the deep. Okay. That last fellow was rather unexpected, but you handled him nonetheless. Well done. Your performance has prompted my prospectometer and has inspired me with entirely new strategies. If I may, my lordship, seeing how well Ilya is coming along, maybe you don't need me in the coming tourney no more? Whatever could make you think that, my dear? I need you now more than ever. The sight of you, a commoner with scant battle experience, sending seasoned knights stumbling and sprawling, will open the eyes of the Holy See. Why, you shall be the bullet that pierces their tradition-bound hearts. Very well, me lordship. I'll do my best in the name of House Hilinatre, for both you and the counts. That's the spirit. Now, I must return to the workshop. She is having doubts. And I mean, her thought process probably on it is like, hey, if, you know, if I'm a commoner and I'm, like, going to be, like, trouncing these guys, like, aren't they not just going to put me to the sword because it could potentially incite the entire thing that the trainer is kind of saying would happen? So... A fine showing out there earlier. Joy's lack of enthusiasm troubles me somewhat, but I'm sure the moment her hand closes around the stock, she'll be as ferocious as ever. To gather your colleagues for the tourney, okay. The day of the tourney is finally upon us. This is it, Ilya. This is the Machinistry's moment of truth. Try and gather our colleagues together. Joy should be outside performing some last-moment firearm inspections, and Rostenthal? Well, Joy may have a better idea of his whereabouts than I. Oh, Ilya, this is a disaster. Someone has broken into our storage crates and smashed all the firearms. I must tell his lordship, no. We must check the other crates first, or maybe, oh, what do we do? You're right, of course. Giving in to panic won't help us none. I'll see what become of the rest of the weapons, then report me findings to his lordship. Rosenthal? Last I saw, he was getting some fresh air behind the workshop. Ah, sabotage. Don't look now, lass. But I think we've got visitors again. Stubborn bastards. Yeah, smashed up our firearms, you say? Seems whatever scrag it once has gone is done with being so. We best run off the rest of these bugs before they decide to set fire to the place. You know what to do. Warning slug shots only, so we don't bring the wrath of the Temple Knights down on us. Meet me back in the workshop when you're done with your patrol. It's not personal here, Natre. The coin is coin. True. And a slug shot to the foot is a slug shot to the foot. Please, no. This wasn't my idea. No, but you took the coin, so you're getting the slug shot. Just wait till no one's looking. Well, I'm a looking, and you're getting a slug shot to the face. Ah, the pursuit ain't worth getting shot at. The timing has to be perfect. True. Slug shot to the face. Yeah, where'd you come from? That would have been even funnier if I'd done it to the done in front of him. He just wasn't even looking at what was in front of him. Ilya, are you quite all right? Our fine instructor here tells me you've both been busy chasing off hired miscreants again. I'm afraid the damage has already been done, my lordship. Even after scraping together our spares, we've less than half the weapons we need for the tourney. Then half will just have to do. It will be difficult, I know, but I believe we still have a chat. Oh, that was a boom. What in the bloody hells was that? Sounds like someone fired a damn cannon or something. Whatever is it this time? I think someone set off a boom outside. Yep, someone set off a boom outside. Oh, me lordship, our turrets. Blast. We must have missed one of the shite-eating bastards. That's it then. We'll have to forfeit the contest. Nay, my dear, there is yet time to remedy this. These efforts to confund our chances serve but to stoke the fires of my determination. Pray accompany back inside, Ilya. Rottenthal, Joy, lead your fellow machinists to the tourney field, and don your masks of supreme confidence. Whilst our mysterious enemy is distracted by your show of bravado, I shall work to replace the damaged firearms. But how can you craft so many weapons before the contest begins? The short of it is, I cannot. Not to my usual exacting specifications, of course. Only the four of us must be aware of the poor quality of our replacements. You and Joy must needs fight that much harder to compensate for your colleagues' lack of firepower. I'll do my best to keep the others in high spirits too, Lord Severin. Me apologies, I wasn't trying to eavesdrop or nothing. But when I heard the noise... Ah, Sestelux. Well, there is naught for it now. Welcome to the conspiracy. Formidable foes. Meager chances of success? This shall be a victory worthy of song. Being sneakies. what that the odds were not so heavily stacked against us, but we cannot let a few setbacks stand in the way of our moment of glory. Oh, a ricochet, okay. We have done all that can be done. 'Tis time we join our companions and survey the field on which the tourney is to take place. You are familiar with Camp Dragonhead, I trust? Its ground should make for an interesting arena. Yeah, I might add to that command going up now about break. And so if you want to see the true snack of the stream, in brackets me, then drop a sub. More levity. I mean, it's not true, but you know. Good, you've come. The other houses have yet to field their forces, meaning we've time to inspect the arena and formulate a winning strategy. Are you certain of your preparations, my son? These tales I hear of hired thugs terrorizing machinists and destroying equipment do not fill me with confidence. Pray remember that the collected gaze of Ishgard shall be focused on this contest. A poor showing will cost us our funding from the Holy See, and cast an uncertain shadow over the future of the manufactory. I have never been more ready, Father. Now, relinquish your doubts, and find yourself a nice vantage point and enjoy the spectacle. I'm off to find a perch myself. There is one piece of advice before I go. Make the most of the terrain. There's a few choice spots where I'd lay an ambush or expect the enemies to lay one for me. Just be sure you've given the place a good once over, eh? You heard the instructor. Give the word and we shall endeavor to learn the lay of the land. You're fine, Leah. It's fine. I understood what you meant. Let us review our strategy, shall we? Unless you would rather simply begin the tourney, in which case you may speak to our machinist messenger. I'll get a lay of the land briefly. Armed the combined forces of House Hill and Archery and House Full Toms. Okay. The black standard represents our encampment. Pray inspect the standard. I'm inspecting. Okay, so running up the middle, I mean, that's a good funnel point against oncoming enemies. But a good point, we want to be up high. Up high. Joy will lead a squadron Hill-like combatants as an offensive push. Okay. The remaining machinists and I will join the 4 attempts of defense of our encampment. That leaves me to go on espionage? Oh. Selix will emerge and assault the enemy standard on Ilya's signal. The Durande captain is an aggressive sort. If our defenses are weak, he will commit his forces to an attack. Okay. So the idea is when they leave their standard, that's when I've got to activate this. The mortar should be safe from here, safe from any enemy action. When you judge it's time to press the attack, simply operate the mortar and send up a flare. There's now show return to our encampment, and I shall. Okay. Did he just jump over the edge? He did. You're not townsperson. You have a name. Hark. And 'tis tale the British in the end is night. Ah, the manufactory workers in all their glory. I imagine there are many who are curious, even eager to witness you fight this day. Unfortunately for the spectators, however, Hal's Damsel will end this mockery of a contest all too swiftly. Bluster all you will, we shall let the tattered remains of your standard speak for us. Such conviction from the king of the commoners. Come then, all the players are present. Let the tourney begin. Oh god, okay. It's real bad at the start already. Hey, you! What are you doing? I have acquired the irk of a lot of people here. Oh, right, well, you are getting... Where's the surgeon? Anyway. Well, okay, if he's making his advance... Oh, wow, okay, there's a lot of machinists that just appeared out of nowhere. I mean... Had to deal with everything going on at the beginning. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I done it as you, I was drinking as you redeemed that. Alright, well, what are you going to say then? Congratulations, machinists. You have proven yourself not entirely without merit. House Demziel will gladly welcome your inclusion in House Hilanatre's next company of reinforcements. Your novel toy confounded my knights and won you this game of flags. I would see, however, how you fare against adversaries who seek not to break your standards, but to spill your life's blood. May the day soon come when we fight side by side. I mean, at least he accepted it, I guess. Mayhap then you shall understand why the knight is the master of the battlefield. Well done, my son. You have triumphed against all that would see you fail. But of course, father, there is no difficulty that machinists, or machinistry cannot overcome. A tawny victory. How many years has it been? At last, do we begin to reclaim the influence we have lost? And there shall be more to come, as long as you are true to your word. That means no more bemoaning my knightly skills, and no more disruptive visits to the workshop. Stephen in vain, I hereby relinquish to you the full authority of the manufactory. May your machinists be the spears that pierce our foes and the shields that defend our walls. Do as you will, my son, for the glory of Ishgard and her people. The age of the machinist has begun, my friends. Follow me, and together we shall ring the rusted helmets of the old guard. She still doesn't look too happy. There's something more. Though I'm sure we will find out what that more is in the next part of the story. It was a hard-won battle, Ilya, but your keen grasp on the tactics carried the day, and that is to say, naught of your ever-growing skills with a firearm. With this victory, I am become manufactory chief in both name and deed, and I intend to make the most of my newfound freedom. Indeed, my first act upon returning to the workshop was to improve upon the Atho Transformer. My latest model is yours, with my thanks. The Tawny exposed certain inadequacies in the designs for which I have endeavored to compensate. Use it well, Ilya. Ricochet. I'm a machinist, not a man. I'm assuming that's the next part of the thing. Especially as I got New Game Plus, so I will leave that actually. As for now, though, I am probably going to call it there. So let us head back. A good spot, yeah. That, and I want to get to 60, and then I'll do the next round of it. All right then, YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, just know you are fantastic having done so. Like, comment, and subscribe, as I said at the beginning. It helps the channel grow. This is noticed by the algorithm. I'm in the comments down below, so I will respond to you in kind. There is a number of links down below. There's the Lord commercial, there's my throne list, there's a link to Mr. Mox's channel. He's a fantastic content creator. Should definitely go and check him out. There's a link to my channel as well, so stop on by when I am live. We would love to see you here over at Twitch. But until next time, YouTube, may you stay safe in this broken masquerade.